Hello, I am Brett Berk, and I'm an attorney here at VA Disability Group. Today we're going to discuss VA evaluations for muscle injuries. Typically, we see muscle injuries as a result of wounds from gunfire or shrapnel during service, and these are evaluated based on a sliding scale of severity determined by criteria found in the rating schedule. Now, if we turn over to that rating schedule, we can see that the VA considers ratings on a slight, moderate, moderately severe, or severe disability basis. The rating schedule provides definitions for these various terms. The rating schedule also categorizes the various muscle conditions into groups based on the location and function within the body. The regulations only allow for a single evaluation for each group of muscles, regardless of how many muscles are injured within that group. If we turn now over to the DBQ, looking at Section 2, this portion prompts the examiner to provide details about the history of the claimed injury. This is the veteran's opportunity to describe the details of how the injury occurred and the impact that the residual symptoms have had on their lives since the injury. These details in this portion of the DBQ relate to the in-service event that must be present in order for service connection to be granted. If we turn now to Section 3 of the DBQ, this section covers various muscle groups outlined in the rating schedule, and here the examiner indicates which muscle groups or groups are affected. Section 4, this section is where the examiner assesses the severity of the diagnosed muscle injuries. This section provides the details used to assign the proper rating based on the severity scale outlined in the regulations. This is largely based on the examiner's evaluation of what are called the cardinal signs and symptoms of muscle injuries. The cardinal signs and symptoms are loss of power, weakness, lowered threshold of fatigue and or pain, impairment of coordination, and uncertainty of movement. As seen on the DBQ, the examiner is also required to indicate which side is affected and whether these symptoms are occasional, consistent, or consistent at a more severe level. One unique consideration on this DBQ can be found under Section 6. Any imaging results for the muscle injury are detailed in this portion. More specifically, this section is concerned with whether there are metallic fragments or shrapnel present within the veteran's body. If there are foreign bodies found on an X-ray, then that is highly indicative that the muscle disability is severe in nature. Another important detail to keep in mind is that a through and through muscle injury will be no less than moderate based on the rating criteria. That concludes our video. Links will be available in the description box below, and there will be other resources on our website.